So I was debating if I was going to share this footage just because this was last weekend's hive inspection, or I should say the weekend before last. I was not able to get all the way down into the hive. I was having problems with overpropylized boxes. My smoker kept going out. I had just a very large number of bees that I was trying to contend with, and crazy built comb, and it felt like everything that probably could have gone wrong for me was going wrong. So that, and I noticed a very large amount of yellow jackets that were coming up, robbing honey. I don't want, when you have a hive open and it's this time of year, everything's looking for resources. So I was trying to minimize the impact of having yellow jackets in my hives, because they can decimate a hive. It just felt like a perfect storm where everything was going wrong. So it's kind of debating if I was going to put this out there, but I think I'll just go ahead and put this out there. There's a part of the video where I'm talking about the key of that the bees keep, like what key that bees sing in. It's kind of funny because it's actually in the key of C. So consistent key of C is the hum of the hive. So you'll see that later in this video too. So this is just wasn't a completed video. I only got into one hive. I was just kind of discouraged. I couldn't get all the way through. So the next Thursday, I had my friend come out and help me get back into those hives, deal with the extra honey that's in there. We moved some frames around, we moved some boxes around. So I actually have, gosh, I've got 6 frames from the original pull that I did, and then I have an additional 8 more. I may not process all 8 of those other combs, just because depending on what it looks like as we get into fall, I want to make sure that I've got resources available for my bees when it comes time to get them wrapped up and ready for winter. So some of those frames I may still reserve aside for my bees. I'll just keep them in a cool, dry area. Since they're mostly capped, I don't have to worry about water content from the nectar. I did find out from one of my beekeeper friends that that if your comb is not capped over and it's got too much nectar in it, the nectar has a higher water content in it, you can actually end up fermenting your honey, which is probably how mead came around to begin with, by accident. So yeah, so I'm not looking at making any home brew. I'm not. I want my honey. So I've had fans on my honeycombs basically since I pulled them. And then I bought a tool that kind of gauges and measures how much water content is in your honey. So we'll do that for another video when I get closer to getting ready to process. I want to just kind of show everybody what that process looks like. And yeah, but anyway, this is the video I was not going to put out there, but changed my mind, so there'll be 2 videos today. So this is the one from last weekend, and the one after this will be just today's video. So okay, well, today is Sunday. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler. We did have just a little bit of rain this morning. It's a little humid right now, so I'm kind of hoping that's going to clear up and go away. This morning, before I go out and do my hive inspection, my mission today is to find the queen. So I just got these. I just got my additional frames in. So these are honey supers. I don't anticipate that they will fill these up at all. If I was going to have them on, they should have already been on. So I'm just going to put them on there just to see what happens. If I need to leave any of those in over winter for feeding supplies for extra, I will. So we'll see what they can do right now. I just assembled these this morning. I just assembled these. Right now I'm waxing out my frames. I made all these little cubes from some extra wax that I got from one of my beekeeper friends. So I just cleaned up the wax, melted it down, put it in usable molds that I can use. The reason that I'm waxing is because I'm going to put some more of these in, but they kind of need to look more like this. So if you build out your frames with wax on them, it's less for them to have to worry about. They can actually build up from there, and less likely that you're going to get a bunch of wonky comb, which is that funny looking comb that you saw in probably one of my previous videos. So these foundations, they do have like a sticky wax-ish like substance on them. They're not, I wouldn't say that they're the quality or the caliber of a good wax job like I did for these frames. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of gonna try to put a light coat on all of these just to help build them up a little bit for the bees, and also just to prevent some wonky comb from being built on it if they do actually fill them out. So gonna put these in just as soon as I am done waxing them up. Okay, it is, I think, Sunday afternoon still. Sunday afternoon. I am going to be trying out one of my other veils today. This is kind of like a round veil. Hoping that this will give me just a little bit better ventilation today. Hopefully it's not going to make it too easy for them to get to me. As long as that's why I kept my cap on. Just kind of keeps the netting away from your face, so that way when I'm tipping up and looking at a frame, it doesn't make it so this falls up into your face, so they can actually still sting you. So this one's a little goofier looking. I still think I prefer my fencing veil to the round veil, but again, ventilation, this one is much more open than my fencing veil that has cloth sides basically everywhere except just the front of the veil. So we're gonna go with this one today. Gonna try to get in and do a full hive inspection, find a queen, and I did bring out some. So I'm going to attempt to I just built all my frames, so I'm gonna attempt to put all of the extra frames in that need to be in there. Hopefully that hasn't created a problem while I was waiting for them. Got my smoker, of course. I brought the cooler because I anticipate that I'll be taking out some frames today. So we'll see how that goes. Current temperature inside the bee yard, we are looking at about, yeah, just a little bit over 70 degrees. So not bad, very cool. It did kind of rain this morning, so it is a little bit humid. So kind of feeling muggy out here, but you know what? We got to do what we got to do. So I'm going to get in there and get going here. Alright, time to light the smoker. This little thing that you'll notice here, this is actually, I have a stand that I use for the umbrella. So when it's like super duper hot, triple digits, and I'm trying to keep my girls in the hive as much as possible, I'll put up an umbrella to try to give them a little artificial shade. So that's kind of what you're seeing there. Let's see if I can adjust this a little bit better. There we go. Hopefully I'll have to squat down so I see you guys. Yay! Alright, round veil. Let's see how this works. So light them up. very strong smoke. I don't think my flame's very strong yet. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, better. There we go. Let's get this fire stoked. Okay. Not a propolis there. Hi, girls. You hear that? Wow. Holy smokes. It stuck itself right back the second I... Oh, these girls are really getting good there. Hello, ladies. Let's just take a look at the top guys here just to see if I'm seeing any mites on any of my bees. These girls, I'm not seeing any mites at all. Doesn't mean that they still don't exist, but okay. Ooh. Here's some busy bees in here. Let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of see what we see. Girls, you've been in here a while. What are you doing? Okay. As I suspected, we've got some wonky comb going on, which I really didn't want because I did not put any wax on these frames. These girls aren't really doing much with them. Got just a little spot here. They're building out their nectar. So you can see they're not really filling out the frame, so that's kind of why on these new frames I just put in wax all the way across the board, because even some of these other frames, like on the back, just the most minute little bits of comb that are being built out, so not very much. So put those little girls aside for a second. Getting better. Okay. This entire frame, or this entire box, is just kind of a little bit on the piddly side of puny, which is kind of what I suspected, so that's fine. Getting better with some of these toward the middle here. Oh, very nice. Okay. This is nearly 100% capped. See all the very, very white on the very top here? That's all capped. See where it's open here? They're still working through it. That's still shiny nectar. Same thing like through here. Still very nectar based. So, they're doing good. Okay. Oh, they have propolised the heck out of this. If you guys remember, that is that sappy, sticky substance that they use to glue everything together. Woo, that's a pretty frame of nectar. Wow. Very built out. Look at this one. They're starting to cap it off a little bit, but look how thick it is. Can you see that? You see how far it's like popping out from the frame? Very thick, uncapped, as you can see, so it's still very full of nectar. There's only just a couple spots like here through the center that I can see that are starting to be capped off. So that's when the honey starts to become basically ready to take out. So this one is still not finished. I'm just going to put this back in. I'm going to leave these girls to it. Slide everybody back together. Might actually leave some of these janky little hardly anything on them frames next to these almost two full ones. There we go. Trying to slide them without, like, I don't want to squish anybody. Kind of shotgunning the frame, so it's like full frame, empty frame, full frame, empty frame, full frame, empty frame, just to try to help them build out the empty frames. Like, oh yeah, we've got room still. We can totally build up on these. I'm going to try to turn this one around because they're trying to make a little bit of a wonky frame on this one. And I'm going to try to discourage that. So, there's this. Alright, I'm going to take this box completely off, set it to the side, and we're going to go down to the next super, which has been on longer, so hopefully that one will have a little bit more resources for them. Or for me, actually, but I wouldn't mind getting some more honey. I did get some. Even if I only took out the 6 frames that I had for this year, I would still be happy with that, but for the expense and the effort that goes into beekeeping, you would think that honey would be a heck of a lot more expensive, because it's a lot of effort. There's a lot of work that goes into this. It's a passion of love. Okay, there we go. Slid in. Don't know if you guys can hear all the girls in the hive here. I might be wrong, most likely am, but I seem to remember thinking that a beehive actually carries on in the key of, is it like B flat, I think? I could be wrong. Anybody else that knows, let me know. I'm sure I can Google it to get you the right answer at the end of this if I wanted to, but the pitch, the tone, never changes. It's always the same consistent melody. Alright, here we go. I'm going to take this one off if I can get it off. Like I said, these girls have got these things propolised to hell, but that's good because they're getting them ready for winter. So, These are kind of heavy. Woo! I probably have some bees hanging off. Everybody's like, do you ever notice you have bees hanging off your box? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh my God! What the hell? Did you see that? I'm gonna have to... Wow! Holy crap! I'm not picking that box up again because it's heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Look at this. You see this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that off. And holy crap, girls. Okay, well, we'll fix that. We will fix that. Wasn't expecting that today, but the girls are always full of such fun surprises. There we go. Okay, shoot. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Again, that's probably my fault because I ran out of supplies. So I had to wait for them to come in, and then they were, I don't know if they were back ordered, but I kept getting a delay notice. So it's my fault for not having them when I needed them. So that's what happens. You get, the girls will just keep doing what they're going to do in the wild. They will keep building out the frame. So, okay. Well, dang, girls. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see what we got going on. See a bunch of you hanging out on the side there. Hello. Gotta be quick because I don't want to have this hive open for too long. To the elements. Not seeing any mites on any of these girls either. Very happy about that. Okay. I might be taking some of these frames out because they're looking like, I don't know if they're capped, but they look full. See if I can scooch these over. Still uncapped. Only a little bit capped off. Okay, that's going to go back in. Not ready yet, not capped. I'm getting into a lot more bees right here in the corner. I don't even know if I can get this out. It's got like all the bees on it. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to pull this just so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Holy cow. Okay. Very, very, very carefully. Ooh, I don't even know if I can get this up. It is stuck. Both hands. Firm grip. Gentle pull. not liking my grip here. I gotta find a different spot. Ooh. I would bring this over to you guys so I could show you it, but one of the honeycombs on the back here is wanting to rip off, which I might just do anyway because it's kind of being built out funny. So I'm trying to hold it here. How many bees are on that corner right there? Holy cow. And there are just tons and tons and tons of them in the box. Okay, very, very, very carefully. I'm going to slide this back in. There's nobody on the edge, which is what I want. Okay, get in there. Okay. All right, sliding. Ah, sweating. Kind of humid out. Go back. All right. Shoot, this frame. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in here as carefully as I can. I got to get some of these grills out from the bottom, from the side here. I just need you to all move. Move down. Move down into the hive, please. Move down. I'm trying to hide under here where I need it to sit. There we go. I needed it to sit all the way down. Okay, now they're trying to come up. Okay. Hello, ladies. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm destroying things in here. I don't mean to. Get off. Going slow, going slow, going slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had a couple of them just hit my helmet or hit my veil. Some of them don't like it when you're in there. You know what? I don't even know that I'm going to be able to get another frame in there. There's 7 out of 8 frames. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and that. Oh my God. So, I don't know that you're going to be able to see what I'm going to do here, but I'm about ready to cut off this wonky frame, or this wonky comb, this extra long comb from the frame. Let's see if I can bring this around the corner here. Pause that. Okay, I think you can see. So, I'm going to try to use my Hive tool to just score this off. I need to get as many bees out of the way as possible. Without smoking myself to death. Woo. Trying to be careful so I don't get stung doing this too. That's all honeycomb. Okay, clean this up the best I can. Whew. Okay, back up you go, girls. Get some bees off the corners here so I can slide this. Get down into the hive. Oh, you know what? I can't put this back on yet. We're not done. I have to take this one off. We have to try to find the queen. That was really the intention of this one for this time around. And my girls are getting really pissy with me the longer I'm in here. And I get it. But I'm gonna need to check on the okay. Whew. Hopefully this doesn't fling them. Oh my. That's frustrating. So you've got all your honey here and like nothing here.
So you only want to do one side?
I would be very careful if I were coming in here. Can you hand me a frame? Oh, I need one of these. Not for this box, it's not.
Too short, is it?
No, it's not for this box.
Big box. Well, that's the box they get to keep.
They do. But wow.
But
I don't know what to do.
that side's full on this side.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just squished a bee. Damn it. Good job. Now I'm going to be in trouble. I don't know what to do. These are full of honey, and I need to check for brood and everything else, so it's like
Can you just pick the whole layer up and then check the bottom? Or?
That in a perfect world I would, but that's, this box probably weighs 80 pounds right now. That's all capped honey. This other side is almost all capped honey.
Okay, is that a good thing or bad thing?
That's a good thing. Those are great resources for them. I just don't know, because these bottom boxes are the ones that you kind of leave for your bees, so I'm going to leave them. I was just hoping to see if more capped honey,
You would think that entire thing would be totally full because they were up in the second
This
layer.
is the one that I haven't gotten into.
Right, but they would have to be full. They wouldn't have filled up the second layer, the third layer if that one wasn't touched.
Oh my god. Okay, I can't even get those open. So I really need to find out where the queen is, and I really doubt that she's up in the honey layer. So I'm going to take this box off. Hope to hell that she's not in here. I'm going to give them one more empty frame since I took one out. Move, bees. Okay, this is, oh shit, yellow jackets. We got robbers. I gotta get moving here. Alright. Oh my god. Have mercy. Oh, I can't get that open. Oh, God. Nope. Don't know what to do. Give up. Gotta keep going. Oh my god, I can't get into this. Okay, I've already had the hive open too long. I'm closing this up. I'm gonna have to call in reinforcements to help me. Come on, girls. You're not helping. All right, let's get down, kids. Get down. I'm all over the ground. Oh. Oh shit, here went another piece of foam. Oh my god. I gotta pause. I gotta think about this. I'm totally screwed right now. So I'm actually going to have to close back up the hive. I'm making a mess of this inspection. I absolutely cannot get into the bottom frame. It is so propolized. I need another set of hands to help and to tell me how to deal with all of the bees that are coming out that are, you know, ooh, that's a yellow jacket, you're dead. Okay, so now I just made a complete mess. There's honey everywhere. I probably squished 1,000 bees. I felt so bad. I feel bad. I was not able to get down into the hive to where the queen is. So yeah, so now I definitely think I'm gonna have to close everything up here, put everything away, just observe everybody, make sure that all of the bees that I knocked onto the ground are picked up and put back up onto the hive where they can get back in with their sisters. And hopefully clean up some of the mess that I made, but not happy, very discouraged, trying to figure out what I need to do to help my girls out. And yeah, that's it for today.